Hey, it's Matt from Golf Course Wiki, and I have come up with a new way to create a template that allows you to illustrate holes a lot faster than in some of the previous videos I made. So I wanted to make another video. I'm going to illustrate the second hole of Bacon Park here. It's a Donald Ross course in Georgia, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So we're going to use this hole that I've already illustrated, but ideally if you were doing this, you would go find another hole that had a color scheme you like. And what you want to do is just right click and download, save the image, and then I've already done that. So I have it open here in Inkscape. If you don't know how to get Inkscape, you can check out some of my earlier videos. It's just inkscape.org, and it is free and open source. So it's a great little vector graphics tool. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as, because it's file 1, and I'm going to name it template. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each of the layers and I'm going to strip it down to a very small vector. And the key that I'm going to do is I'm going to break the path so that when I am working on the next hole, I can just use this tool right here. It's the Bezier tool, and I can just click along what I'm illustrating instead of moving nodes around, because it turns out moving nodes around takes a lot longer than just clicking in the length of a path. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I will catch up with you when that is finished. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to delete all of the nodes except for 3. So I only have 3 nodes here, and I just want to make them a triangle. And then I want to click between the last 2 nodes, and then I want to click this, which deletes the segment. And what that's going to allow me to do is when I take the Bezier tool here, I can just click like this in a path, and then when I finish, it fills everything in, which before you had to move each node individually. And now you won't have to do that. So I'm going to make these little triangles for all the layers effectively, and then I'll show you how it works when I'm mapping another hole. Okay, so for the sand, it's going to be useful for me to see the gradient. So when I do the same process, I'm going to want to keep the gradient in mind. Still going to separate it on the bottom, but I want to see the gradient, but also still the triangle. And then for trees, I'm just going to want to delete all the trees that I'm not actively using. I just need 1. I usually put it in the top left. All right, so that is your template there, and you'll want to have like a base image sort of space there, and I'll show you how that works. But we're done with the template, and the next video will be how to use this template and illustrate a hole very quickly. Anyway, thanks.